Hello, I'm Shawn White, owner of Twitty Lee Productions, and I'm here to answer 10 questions about me. I have no clue what the questions are. Tim could be trying to set me up, but here we go. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna shuffle these. What's a hidden talent or hobby you have that people who know you might not know about? I would say that I'm a singer. I think that I can sing really well.
Let's hear some.
Trying to sing on the spot is crazy. All right, hidden talent. Here we go. Every day I wanna pick up the phone and tell you that you're everything I need and more. That's all y'all gonna get. Wait for the album. I ain't even had my tea yet. Oh man, what's the most meaningful gift you've ever received from someone? A journal that I received from my mom when I was in like middle school. She got me one and I still have it to this day. And it really inspired me to just journal my thoughts, whether it's something I'm going through or something I aspire for or I'm manifesting. But yeah, definitely the journal my mom got me. Ooh, what's a book or movie that has deeply impacted you and why? I would probably say it would be the movie Soul. I remember at a certain point, I was really struggling with just my vision as an artist and what I wanted to do with my production company. Man, when I saw the movie Soul, all of those fears or anything I was nervous about trying to do completely went out the window. I feel like that is one of the greatest movies. It's definitely in my top 5. What's a fear or insecurity you've had to overcome in your career? People will not interpret my art the way that I need them to. That's a huge fear of mine. What I see a lot from people these days is any type of podcast or show that they have, and it's just rage bait. I like to create conversations and narratives that people aren't doing, and I want something that still moves the culture forward. What's a dream or goal you have outside of your career that you're working towards? I would probably say that is to be a husband and a father one day. One thing about me, man, I love love, even though sometimes I feel like it don't love me back. What's a piece of advice you give to your younger self knowing what you know now? I would probably say to just be patient. Right around 2011 when social media began to take off, it just showed how people were living their lives, but you can't get caught up on that because everybody pretty much just shows their wins. You know, nobody shows the losses they take, the heartbreak and the different things to get to exactly where they want to be. And sometimes I used to look at that and try and compare my life, but I had to slowly recognize life is not just a sprint and you'll achieve what you want on your own time. You can't compare yourself to others. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in a professional environment? I think that I was supposed to send an email to just one person, and I ended up sending it to everybody in the company. Now, luckily, it wasn't too bad, but I got a talking to because of that. Yeah. What's a question you wish you were asked more often? What inspires you? I wish that people would ask me that more often because I think it's difficult, you know, as artists when you're trying to create something, what makes someone tick? What makes them go? What makes them want to pursue certain projects and things of that nature? And I don't think anyone has really ever asked me my why for doing things. What's a personal challenge you've overcome that you've never shared publicly before? I would definitely say being alone. You know, I'm an only child. My family on both sides is pretty much spread around. I'm not the type of person who has 20 to 25 friends. So most of the time it's just me trying to figure out, you know, my next move and trying to stay positive. But a personal challenge for me I've had to overcome is definitely being alone. What's a cause, a charity that you're passionate about but haven't had the chance to fully support yet? I think it's a foundation called the Jimmy V Foundation. and it helps certain people with cancer. I think at the time he was like a college basketball coach, and he really dealt with it, and then it went on to someone else, someone I looked up to who was a sports anchor. His name was Stuart Scott, and they both had cancer, and it ended their life really early. But it's something, their research, that I would really like to give to, because it affects so many people, and that's definitely a cause that I'm passionate about.